Well, good afternoon. I thought I'd go out and explore some trails this afternoon in the Forestry. It's got a mate of mine wants to come for a tag along. Since I've always loved doing enduro riding, trail bike riding, and me and the big girl are starting to get very well acquainted, I thought today we'd take the 890 out and we'd go and have a play in the Forestry on her and see how she goes with that. So come along for the ride and we'll chat later on. Well, riding in the state forest, blasting through the trails in the bush, has been my main riding passion, so I'm super excited to take the 890 out today for a play. Having done 2 big trips back to back and carrying all my gear on the bike, I'm pretty keen to test myself and the bike in a more lighter version. These trails I have never ridden before, so I'm also looking forward to seeing what I can find. It may be an afternoon ride, however, it's still an adventure, and that beats working any day.
Not the one I was trying to find. Okay, going off the wrong direction.
I've never really raved about one bike before. However, after covering a lot of kilometres of varying terrain and now basically a trail ride, this bike just continues to amaze me on its capabilities. The bike is stock. I haven't done any extra suspension work at all. Today I'm still riding on the settings I had for the solo ride across Australia. It truly is so much fun to ride.
There we are. Warren, what's going through your head, man? Yeah, look at that. Warren. He's probably like, come on, Trev, keep it up. Move your ass.
What's going through my head, Trav? I just can't believe how much fun I'm having. This is just so awesome.
this is stuff that I would normally never consider taking this bike on, even though it's made for it and it's capable of it. I just...
So just a side note, Trav recently bought this Ducati Desert X with the idea of getting into some adventure riding. He hasn't ridden trail for a very long time, so when he called and asked what I was doing today, I said I was going for a quick ride. He asked to join me. I may or may not have pre-warned him as to where I was riding. Sorry Trav, but you're doing great.
Yeah, it's quite humid this afternoon. It's only mid-30s, but humidity is quite high, so it's a quick little way to get a workout. But anyway, since I'm off the track that I actually wanted to do, I might turn around. Couldn't be bothered playing with that log today. I might turn around and go back to where I wanted to go. I'm thinking. What do you think of that, Trav? Huh? What are you thinking of that?
What?
What's your thoughts on that little bit of trail?
Oh, sweet, man.
Yeah?
Just fucking fat and out of shape, dude. Literally just like, I shouldn't have sat down and smoked a pipe a couple of times before I came. The bike's doing good, it's just I'm kind of going slow. Just because I don't know, haven't done much off-roading like this.
Yep.
But yeah, mostly should drink more water.
Yep.
In my solo ride across Australia video, I talked about how riding has always been my way of maintaining my mental health. When you're riding like this, it's the only thing you think about. Apart from the exhilaration of riding and the physical benefits, allowing your brain a way to escape the daily pressures and challenges is vital. It is needed. It brings space to the crazy. It allows you to take on the next day, the next challenge with a new energy. Feeding your adventurous spirit is something that needs your attention. You'll be a happier and more fulfilled person when you continue to satisfy those deep inner needs. Don't keep putting yourself off to that one day. Make it today. Make it regular. You will thank yourself for doing it.
So he must have been humping it. Like I said, Warren.
Well, Trav, I'm definitely having some fun, but considering I didn't pre-warn you for what you were going to do, and you haven't been out riding your bike and this type of stuff before, mate, you're doing an awesome job, and it's great to have a mate to ride with. I'm very blessed to live near Noosa. It's hard to believe I am riding some awesome bush trails, yet I'm only about 20 kilometres from some of the best beaches in the world. If I turned around now, I could literally be riding up the beach at North Shore in less than 30 minutes, and be having a beer at the Rainbow Beach Surf Club in an hour. Best of both worlds, surf and dirt.
So notice, anytime there's a split in the road or anything like that, he'll pull over and wait for me. And we do that on the road too. Anytime we ride in groups, the second person pulls over and waits till the last person comes. So you don't just leave people in the dust.
Absolutely, Trav. Couldn't agree more. It's important to keep the group all together and on the same trail, and also helps keep the flow of the ride going. No better feeling than blasting through the bush, your faithful steed between your legs, the adrenaline, the freedom, and sharing it with a mate. Thanks, Trav, for joining me.
feel like I might be having a stroke or heart attack.
Are you overheating a bit? I was feeling pretty bad for Trav right now. I had no idea how steep this hill was going to be. Needless to say, Trav had a bit of an excursion. So given how hot it was, and he hadn't been drinking water, I thought it was best for him to take a rest. So I rode his bike up to the top and back down to him. It was easier than trying to turn 200 kilos around on the side of a mountain. Gee, the rear brakes on this thing is so aggressive. Not comfortable with the feel. Not the best trail to figure that out on. I haven't had the opportunity to ride a Desert X yet. Definitely not my first pick as an ideal location. But if a mate needs a hand, you just get it done. I probably should have brought my helmet with me. But let's just say, walking back up to get my bike was brutal. These boots aren't made for mountain climbing.
Motherfucker, dude.
So Trav had some recovery time, so we are taking it slow back out. Do a quick detour into Kenilworth for a much needed cold beer. I love these types of trails. I enjoy not knowing what is coming, making those quick decisions and being reactive to whatever you're presented with. It keeps you sharp and has a way of satisfying the fix your headspace needs. Well, that's pretty much it for today's ride. Found some good trails to blend into a tour ride for Noosa Adventure Rides. Hope you enjoyed the video. Next I'm doing a 3-day ride with a mate, so I'll capture some footage and share it with you all. Please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.